Adventures of Ozzie and Harriett, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriett. Here's David. And here's Ricky. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons. The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriett is brought to you by Dial, the soap for people who like people, and by Dial shampoo in the plastic squeeze bottle the whole family loves to use.
He likes people, people like him, and people who like people like Dial.
Ordinary soap leaves thousands of bacteria on your skin, sort of like this. And these cause perspiration odor. Dial with AT7 removes most of them, protects you long after your daily bath. Aren't you glad you use Dial? Don't you wish everybody did?
Ironing to do, dishes too, nerves in a bunch.
What's for lunch?
Time to reach for the Star, Armour Star Treat. Make cheese treat sandwiches. Put sliced treat on a bun. Top with cheddar cheese, broil, and serve. Good cooks use treat just like ham, only more often. Why don't you reach for the Star, Armour Star Treat?
Hi. If we Nelsons look a little different tonight, don't be alarmed. It's just that this story was filmed about 8 years ago. It's called Ricky's Blind Date. We hope you like it.
Hello?
Hello, David. This is Susan.
Susan? Well, let me think now. Are you that short, thin, dark girl I met up the lake last summer?
No, I'm the big fat blonde that sits next to you in English class.
We went to the movies together Saturday night, and you're taking me to the Kappa Sig dance tomorrow night.
How about that? It's a small world, isn't it?
Speaking of the dance tomorrow night, I have a problem.
Oh, don't be silly. I don't dance so well myself.
No, I mean besides your big feet.
What's your problem?
I want you to help me out.
Can you get another boy for the dance tomorrow night?
Well, I don't want to go with another boy. I want to go with you.
I go with you, too. But neither one of us can go if you don't get a date for my cousin.
Well, that oughtn't to be too difficult. What's she look like?
I think she's very attractive.
The only trouble is she's a little young.
Just how young is she?
14.
14? Well, can't your mother take her to the movies or something?
Of course not. She's visiting us.
Oh, wait a minute. I just got an idea. You say this girl is beautiful?
I didn't say that.
And a wonderful dancer?
I don't know if she can dance at all.
Your worries are over. Tell your cousin she's all set for tomorrow night. Okay, bye.
Are you taking Susan to the dance tomorrow night, Dave?
Yes, ma'am, I think so. We've run into a bit of a snag, though.
Oh? How much do you need, son?
It's not money this time, Pop. I had to find a date for Susan's cousin.
Oh, well, that shouldn't be too difficult. You know a lot of nice boys.
Yeah, but I'm afraid the guys I go around with wouldn't be interested.
Now, wait a minute. I thought you said she was beautiful and a terrific dancer.
That's right.
And the guys you go around with wouldn't be interested in her?
That's right.
Well, now how come?
Yeah, how come?
Well, unfortunately, the girl is only 14.
What's wrong with being 14?
Well, nothing, I guess, except that I have to find somebody who's young enough for her.
Oh, heck, if that's all you're worrying about.
Well, no, that's not all. Naturally, the guy has to be fairly good-looking, well-poised, a good dancer, and well-mannered.
Well, hasn't it occurred to you there might be a young man in your own family with all these qualifications?
Of course. Why didn't I think of it before? Would you like to take her?
No, thank you.
What do you mean, no thank you?
Just that. You're not going to shackle me with some crummy old blind date.
Well, I told you she was beautiful, didn't I?
Yeah, I'll bet.
Don't you trust me? Your own brother, your own flesh and blood?
Let's not get maudlin, David.
Well, even if you don't have such a good time, can't you go along as a favor to your brother?
Yeah, I do enough favors for you.
Well, I'll think it over.
Come on, Ricky, please.
Coax me.
Forget about it.
Look, Rick, that's what families are for, to help each other out in times of trouble. David's just asking a simple favor. All he wants you to do is take this little girl to the dance.
I'll tell you this much, he's gonna have to get a haircut first.
Please, Mom, don't make it tough just when he's weakening.
Okay, David, I'll take her.
It's gonna be a swell dance. Just about everybody in town is going. I got a great band to play for it, and I understand they're gonna give door prizes away. And there's a jitterbug contest. You know, maybe I ought to get somebody who's a better dancer than Ricky.
What do you mean, better dancer?
Well, Georgie Dunkel's a good dancer, and he's a pretty nice kid.
Now, look, David, it's all settled. I'm taking this girl to the dance.
Well, don't rush me, will you? I'll consider you along with the other candidates.
Come on, David, I'm your brother.
Coax me.
Hi, Dave.
Oh, hi, Will.
Getting it all cleaned up for the dance tonight, huh?
Yeah, Ricky promised to help me, but as usual, he ducked out on me.
Well, what's he got to do with it?
He's going to the dance with us.
You're kidding.
No, Susan's cousin came in town, so I kind of maneuvered Ricky into taking her. Sort of a dirty trick, I suppose.
Yeah. For one thing, where's he gonna get a tuxedo?
A tuxedo? I thought everybody was wearing dark suits.
No, they decided to make it formal. Most of the fellas didn't have dark suits.
Yeah, I'm glad you told me. Wonder if my tuxedo still fits me.
Why don't you borrow your father's? That's what I'm gonna do.
That's a good idea. Wonder where Ricky's gonna get one. Maybe mine'll fit him.
Yeah. You know, it's too bad you have to drag him and that little girl along. I mean, Ricky's a nice kid, but it's gonna be kind of awkward, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Once we get there, they'll go their way and we'll go ours. Besides, there'll be a lot of young kids there that Ricky knows.
Sure. And they'll all wind up sitting at our table.
So what? We'll be dancing most of the time anyway.
Yeah, right up until 11 o'clock.
What do you mean?
That's when you have to take the little cousin home.
Do you really think so? She's 14.
Well, how late do you think 14-year-old kids are allowed to stay out?
Susan didn't say anything about getting home early.
I'd cheer up. After you take the girls home at 11:30, you and Ricky can go out in the town.
Yeah, I can picture that. You know something, Will? I think I'm playing a dirty trick on myself.
Don't worry about it, Dave. Your mother and I'll take care of the whole situation.
Well, thanks a lot, Pop.
Hey, David, I've been looking for you.
Now, wait a minute. Don't tell me you're backing out on me.
Who's backing out? I just want to know what I'm supposed to wear to this bash.
Most of the guys are wearing tuxedos.
That's what I mean. What am I going to wear?
You can wear my old tuxedo.
Hey, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Well, I don't even have any black shoes, Pop. Except, of course, my sickle boots.
Well, if necessary, we can get you some black shoes. We have to get you some studs and a black tie and a pair of suspenders to hold your pants up.
Well, by all means.
Well, whatever he wears, he'll have to get a haircut. Oh, say he's gonna need a corsage, too.
I'll get a haircut if I have to, but I'll be darned if I'm going to wear any flowers.
That's for the girl, you dope.
Stop explaining my jokes, will you, David?
This may need a little pressing.
Well, I'll get it pressed. I have to take mine down anyway. I'll get his pressed at the same time.
Say, that brings up a good point. If Ricky's gonna wear your tuxedo, whose tuxedo are you gonna wear?
Well, I was looking for a little larger one. Very distinguished looking.
Okay, Dave, it's hanging right in my bedroom closet. We better get going downtown. We got a lot of things to do.
You're darn right. Come on, boys.
Harriett,
Uh-huh.
I shined up these old black shoes. They look okay, don't
Oh,
they?
they look fine.
Where is Rick?
I sent him upstairs just a few minutes ago to get washed and dressed.
Hey, Mom,
Oh, hurry up, dear. You'll be late.
I can't find my tuxedo.
What, didn't you pick it up at the cleaners?
Well, no, I didn't. I thought David was gonna. He took both of them down there.
Oh, where is David?
I don't know. His tuxedo's upstairs, but mine isn't.
Oh, well, I guess maybe yours wasn't finished. Well, don't worry about it, son. I'll hop in the car and go down to the tailor shop. Here, you take the... Harriet, you better give him a hand with those studs. And where's my coat now?
Oh, it's right here.
Thanks very much. My wallet, my license.
Your wallet's on the sink.
Well, who put my wallet on the sink?
I did. I found it on the floor.
Yeah, I've got this darn hole in the coat of things keep dropping. Let's see now, my car keys.
They're in the car.
The car keys in the car.
The kitchen door's right over there.
Harriet, I know that.
Come on, dear. We better hurry.
Well, wait a minute. Aren't you going to stay here and help Ricky?
I think I'd better go and help you.
Here's Dan Donaldson with an important announcement from Listerine Antiseptic.
At this time of year, your family's got to be constantly on guard against colds. Germs spread fast. You can't get away from germs, but you can take this sensible step. At the first sign of a sneeze, sniffle, or sore throat due to a cold, gargle Listerine Antiseptic full strength, morning and night. You'll actually taste and feel the difference. Listerine kills germs in mouth and throat. Germs that can increase a cold's miseries, make them drag on and on. Listerine Antiseptic kills germs on contact by millions. In tests over a 12-year period with 3,000 people, those who gargled Listerine twice daily had shorter, milder colds than those who did not. Keep Listerine handy in this beautiful new decanter. It's the new 19-ounce size, the attractive new big size Listerine.
He's closed.
Oh, well, it can't be. It certainly isn't that late. Ozzie, be careful. You'll break the door.
Well, we've got to get the tuxedo. Hey, I see it. It's hanging right in plain sight. He was probably waiting for us to pick it up. When we didn't come by, he closed.
Oh, that's a shame. What are we going to do?
Well, I'm not going to leave here without the tuxedo, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, maybe we could call a tailor at his home.
Well, do you know where he lives?
Well, no.
Neither do I. Hey, I have an idea. Do you have a hairpin?
What do you want a hairpin for?
I can pick the lock.
Oh, don't be silly. You can't pick that lock.
Well, of course I can. I've seen him do it hundreds of times in movies and on television.
Well, that's different.
Well, what's different about it? We've got to get the tuxedo or Ricky can't go to the dance. Do you realize he doesn't even have a dark suit he can wear?
Well, okay. It's up to you.
You go over by the street lamp and be the lookout.
Not me. I'm not going to be an accessory to the fact. I've seen a few movies, too, you know.
Harriet, for goodness sakes, well, at least just whistle if somebody comes by.
I certainly don't like this idea at all.
Well, good evening, folks.
Good evening, officer. Nice night, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. Looks to me like it's going to rain some more.
Yes, by golly, you're right. It does look like rain, doesn't it?
Well, I'll see you later.
See you later, officer.
Wow, what a narrow escape. Come on, let's get out of here.
Are you kidding? That's the best break of all. Now he has to go all the way around the block before he gets here again. We've got plenty of time to grab the tuxedo and make our getaway.
You're right.
Well, of course I'm right. Why don't you get in the car and get the motor running?
Hurry up.
I was just wondering, the light seems to be staying with us. Maybe we better get off this main highway. Can you make this first turn to the right here?
Okay, hang on, babyface.
following us.
I think we've lost ourselves, too, haven't we?
I don't know. This road doesn't look too familiar. As soon as you can, take the first good road to the left and get us back on the main highway. Here's one coming up down here. Wait, slow down. There's a sign up here. Wait here.
Just where do you think I'm going, anyway? What did it say?
Oh, it's lucky I looked. It's the first turn to the right. Ew. Boy, I'm covered with mud.
Oh, that's too bad.
Hey, maybe we better drive directly to the Van Schuyler's and phone the boys from there, huh?
Yeah, I guess we better. It's so darn late. Oh, I can't move. We're stuck.
These darn muddy roads, why don't they pave them?
Because nobody ever uses them unless they've just broken into a store.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, this is really stuck. Hey.
Oh, dear. Say, we've got a blanket in the back. Would that help?
Oh, yeah? Maybe I could stick it under the wheel.
Well, it's right in the back seat.
Here, let me drive. Careful, don't slip in the mud. Okay, I'm out.
Yes?
Oh, how do you do? I'm Ozzie Nelson, David and Ricky's father. Are you Susan's mother?
Oh, yes, I am. Won't you come in?
Oh.
Well, I hope you'll excuse my appearance.
No, well, what about me? Harriett, come on in, it's okay. My wife is afraid to come in. She looks a little disheveled.
Well, I'm just a mess trying to get those girls ready for this dance tonight. Honestly. You're certainly lucky you have boys.
Well, this is my
all
wife.
right? Oh, yes, come on.
Hello.
Yeah, this is rather an involved story, but I have Ricky's tuxedo here. May I use your phone?
Yes, go right ahead. It's right there.
Thank you.
Come on over here and sit down, Mrs. Nelson.
We've had a pretty hectic time trying to get this show on the road.
Well, I was just telling Mr. Nelson all the excitement we've had around here today trying to get the girls ready. I'm afraid I must look a mess.
Oh, well, we got stuck in the mud, as you can see.
Good evening.
Oh, this is Mrs. Nelson, George.
How do you do?
How do you do?
George was our only major casualty today. He slipped carrying the girls' dresses upstairs, and he twisted his ankle.
Oh, that's a shame. I hope it's all right.
Oh, it'll be all right. I was so afraid I'd wrinkle one of the dresses, I kind of fell over backwards. You know, I was lucky I didn't break my arm.
There's no answer. Evidently nobody's home.
Well, that's terrible.
Yes, I called in the doctor, but he was out at first.
No, I mean, Mr. Nelson's got Ricky's tuxedo. He's never going to make it.
Oh, just telling Mrs. Nelson about my accident. You know, I was carrying the dresses upstairs, and I went right over backwards.
Whoa, be careful.
Oh, come on in, boys.
Thank you. Miss Van Scar, I'd like you to meet my brother, Ricky.
How do you do?
Hi, Ricky.
Oh, hi, Pop. Mom.
Hi, Dave. Hi,
What's going on in here?
Hi, where'd you get that tuxedo?
I'm sorry, Pop. David did pick it up after all. He hung it up in my closet.
Oh! Whose tuxedo you got there, Pop?
What the heck is going on here?
Well, what now, baby face?
Can I come in?
Oh, hi, Will.
Well, will you pardon me, folks? I want to go up and see if the girls are ready.
Oh, certainly. Go right
Yes,
ahead.
certainly.
Hello, Mr. Van Skyler.
Oh, well, I thought the dance was to be formal. Where's your tuxedo?
Oh, I guess you didn't hear about the excitement down at the tailor shop.
No.
Excitement?
Yes, sir. Some guy broke into the place while the cleaner was out to supper. And would you believe it, the only thing he took was my tuxedo.
Well, how about that?
Will, I think you're in luck.
How do you mean, Mrs. Nelson? I gotta go to the dance in my sport jacket.
Will, I just happen to have an extra tuxedo right here with me.
This is mine. I mean, my dad's. Where did you get it, Mr. Nelson?
Well, son, it's kind of a long story.
You can read about it in the paper tomorrow morning.
You'll probably be reading about my accident, too. I took a nasty spill. I was carrying the girls' dresses upstairs, and I fell over backwards.
Fell right over backwards. Will, I was just thinking, if you'd like to put on the tuxedo, why don't you go out to our car?
Oh, thanks a lot.
Just a second. I think it's locked. Got the hairpin right here. The key. Here you are, son.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Mr. and Mrs. Nelson, I'd like you to meet my cousin Betty. How do you do?
Hello.
Hello, Betty.
This
How
is
do you do?
David. He's for me. Hello.
Hello.
This is Ricky.
Well, I guess I'm for you.
Hello, Ricky.
Here, these are for you.
Why, how nice. Thank you very much.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank my mother. It was her idea.
They're beautiful. You know, they look like roses, but they smell like lilacs.
Oh, no, that's me. Lilac water. Here, let me pin them on for you. And maybe you better pin them on instead.
Oh, here are your coats, girls.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I hope you don't mind riding with us, Ricky. We look pretty beat up.
No, I'm going to take them, Mom. I got to thinking about family sticking together and all, and besides, Ricky looks pretty good in my tuxedo. Very respectable.
I think he looks very nice, David. I think he looks wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Well, good night.
Well, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Well, I have a wonderful idea. Let's all go out to the kitchen and have a nice cup of coffee.
Oh, it's a fine idea.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised if this stays with me quite a while. Happened the strangest way. I just lost my balance and fell over backwards. Oh, a nasty fall.
Whenever Rick and his gang come over to the house for a party, we know they always want us to have plenty of good cold milk on hand. Vitality.
No wonder they all drink milk.
Come in.
Mr. Nelson?
Yes?
I'm Jackson from the Ajax Tailor Shop.
Well, I was just telling my wife I was going to stop down tomorrow morning and explain everything to you.
Well, that's very nice of you. You see, I wanted to go home early last night, and I figured young Thornberry would come by for the tuxedo.
That's why I left the door unlocked.
You left the door unlocked?
Well, yes. Didn't you go in by the front door?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
I was a bit puzzled at first, but it was real thoughtful of you to leave the identification.
The identification?
Yes, your wallet with the license in it.
Oh, yeah. I left it right on the...
On the floor.
Well, gee, thanks a lot.
That's all right. By the way, is this your handkerchief? It has the initials O.N. on it.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's, say, how much do I owe you for pressing the tuxedo?
Oh, that's okay. I'll send you a bill. I know an honest man when I see one.
Oh. Thank you very much, Mr. Jackson. It's awfully nice of you to stop by.
Oh, it's all right, all right. Goodbye.
Bye. Harriet. Harriet, that was the man from the tailor shop.
Yes, I know. Well, don't worry, dear. If you ever decide to embark on a life of crime, I'll come up to see you on visiting days. Well, we hope you enjoyed reminiscing with us tonight. And now here's Ricky, all grown up, singing Summertime.
Cotton is high. Your dad is rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings and take to the sky. But until then, nothing gonna harm you, 'cause your daddy and mommy, they're standing by. Well, one of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing, gonna spread your wings and take to the sky. But until that morning, well, there's nothing gonna harm you.
Adventures of Ozzie and Harriett has been brought to you by Listerine Antiseptic. Every morning, every night, gargle Listerine, your #1 protection against infection.